Hello everybody and welcome back to Fire Emblem Awakening. Today I'm not alone. Jake is here with me. Right?
Hi.
Okay, good. Everything is working fine. So last time was like a month ago, so I have no clue what I did. Something in the desert, which is always a good start. I have a support conversation, but I will leave that for the next episode, since it's just one. Now we begin with chapter 9, Emmeryn.
Whoop, whoop.
Which could be a little bit hard, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, be careful.
So,
What difficulty are you playing this on?
I think normal or hard. I don't know.
Normal's not too bad.
In this game there isn't an easy mode, right? It's just normal and hard.
And then you have lunatic, and then you have lunatic.
Yeah,
Plus,
okay,
which
yeah.
is
I'm
quite
playing
over.
on hard, but in classic mode. Because let's play. I'm not gonna reset. Oh, so they just killed that guy.
Am I the only one who actually likes the Versa?
I don't know. I think she's just misunderstood.
Let's destroy them.
Yes.
That's all.
And you'll also know more about her past if you play her chapter.
The DLC stuff, like the free DLC.
Yeah.
Sire.
Yeah, the free DLC.
It's kind of awkward that there's two kinds of DLC in this game. You have the free ones that are like internet DLC, like Mystery Gift, and the other ones are just
the
paid.
dude with the eye patch always in that costume.
Who?
I swear he was in a different. The dude in the iPad, I can't remember names for the life of me. It's been like a year since I played this.
It's all right.
Basilio.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was it.
I think that's his
Has he
name.
always been in that?
In what?
That outfit?
Yes.
Has he?
Yes.
He looks so out of wit. That's weird.
I like how there's so much plot going on and we're just ignoring all of it. It's like we have important things to discuss. Oh, there's a
No one
question
cares about
mark.
plot. When did someone ever care about plot? We're in 2014. No one cares about the plot.
If
all
you
about
see some of those new games, there is no plot.
Yes.
Oh.
It's all about the boobs and no plot.
Actually, this background is quite special. I can't remember seeing that in any other scene than this one. The tent.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we were about to rescue Emmeryn. That's right, that's where we ended off last time.
Can someone please just grab a warp staff and just warp her out there? This is what I never understood. Fire Emblem physics.
No, it's too high. Look how far away that is.
Why can't Sumia just fly in?
Oh,
Grab her.
well, it's because magic.
Did her Pegasus wings like die conveniently?
Leave it to
Yes. Oh well, I guess that happened.
Apparently you can throw an axe, but you
Let's
can't
go.
use a warp staff.
I wonder who did that.
I think it probably Basilio.
Okay, so units. Let's see. This should be okay, I think. Which with that I mean this is just my last selected characters. I'm so prepared.
Yes.
Listen to me.
Professionalism right now.
Okay, so we have to kill the Mad King first. Who is a little bit crazy. Oh well, he's gone now. Never mind.
I think all the villains are crazy, let's be honest.
Okay, so this is a desert area, so we need to use the flying units and the mages, which I have none. I don't use mages at all.
Oh, I love the mages.
It's bad when I have to look at my chart to see who was paired up with who. I guess I can just look at the B rank and stuff.
I will judge your pairings.
Don't judge, please. Oh no, wait, I have a new. I am gonna separate these guys.
Cordelia better be with Stoll, otherwise I will cry.
No, I'm gonna go with Frederick.
No.
I'm sorry.
You don't know how to pair.
This is the most serious thing about the whole game.
Yes.
By the way,
Ship everyone.
anyone who played this game just talks about the ships. That's all.
People just argue about the ships of who should belong to who.
I'm kind of in a bad situation for this first round, so this guy
Exactly,
actually needs
it
to
is.
go. I'm gonna put him with Donald for now.
See, I cannot play this game without pairing everyone up, otherwise I get really OCD about it.
I
then-
know. I'm gonna do it next round. I'm kind of stuck.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
If there is a character with dialogue, it's an important character.
Don't kill her.
I won't. I think I never failed recruiting her.
Neither thought I was.
Now I'm angry.
Ooh. Chrome is angry.
Grom wants Emmeryn, that's what he wants.
So maybe now is it's a good time to talk about the failed recordings of the previous Fire Emblem project I had.
Why did you pair up two males? What happened to shipping?
What?
You have Stahl and someone else who's male paired up.
It's because I don't have anyone else to ship them with.
Aww.
I know.
Forever alone.
Going in solo.
Oh, it's actually good in this chapter.
I don't know. Oh, well, there goes his lance. I hope I have another one. Otherwise, he's useless for the rest of the chapter.
Did you not check your weapons?
I never do. That's my one mistake I always make.
Right.
I always check my weapons when I play this game because I'm too cautious.
Tips. Jake tips. Oh yeah, and then this guy.
You're just gonna wreck everyone.
He is OP as an ally because he heals every round.
In Naga's name.
Oh well, I thought he did. I guess now he's on the break, but you know what I mean.
I think when he's like in critical HP, then he'll kill himself.
Okay. So yeah, like a year ago, I had a plan to let's play Sacred Stones with Jake, like the whole let's play, but that kind of failed because I'm too bad at the game.
Yes.
We had to
Didn't we play the same chapter like 3 or 4 times?
Yeah, it was the one with names. Come on.
Don't ask
The
me. I haven't
Myrmidon.
played that game. I don't.
To victory.
And the healer. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Look,
yeah.
This really helps.
The healer, but yeah, I failed like 6 times, and after trying to make the same joke 6 times, I kind of gave up.
Yes.
So we should probably fix my team. Also, we have to watch out for extra units that are going to come behind us.
I think it depends which level you play on, because you will get ambushed.
I will. I know that for sure. I guess
Wait,
I
so
will.
who are you shipping yourself with in this game?
Shh. Those are actually spoilers.
Okay.
I can't talk
already-
about it. It's a secret.
Okay, I can already guess who it is, but I'm not gonna say.
You can do it.
So I think last time I picked up like 20 tomes. So yeah, that's where I got tomes from grinding. I hope. I'm just so confused right now because I haven't played in a month.
And he didn't bother reviewing it. So professional, so professional.
I hope Libra survives. Would be the first time for me to lose him.
Libra should survive. I normally just like fly all my units over there, like Cordelia.
Yeah, I just had a slow start. A very slow start.
You may want to get rid of that art. Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, I think that's the start of the reinforcements. Gotta go quick. Gotta go fast. Go, Chrome, go. And then you guys.
I love how you put in no thought into this.
Shh. You don't have to say such a thing. That makes me look bad. Look, this guy is dead.
You didn't even have to say anything, I can already tell by the way you're playing this game.
That's just how I play. I play very ballsy.
I don't. I'm overly cautious because I get really paranoid if I kill a unit.
That's why I play on classic mode. I'm just like, oh well, you
I
know.
still keep doing it though. I always reset because of OCD.
Do you also check your enemies on weapons?
I also check their weapons and check their movement patterns
Wow.
to make sure that I don't end up putting Lisa in front of like a mage or an archer and then she
Well,
dies.
what happened to me was I put Frederick up at the front because he was strong in the beginning chapters, but there was one unit with a hammer and he just wrecked everything. So that's where I lost my first members. Well, lost. I mean, they died, but they came back.
I
Because
think the
classic.
first member I did kill was in fact Lisa.
Wow.
Stand tall.
Which I killed. Not an enemy. I killed her.
Yes, I killed Lisa. To be fair, Lisa is annoying. I don't really like Lisa.
She's just a sister character.
She's too she's that stereotypical peppy, stupid person, and I don't like that.
I need to get rid of Gaius at the back. I think Donald is strong enough and Frederick as well to take some hits. Yeah. I'm gonna switch.
I was gonna say, I'm just like, you may want to switch to Cordelia so you can actually have some movement.
Yeah, I have like 0 movement on everything. I'm taking like 2 tiles a turn, which doesn't really help.
Why are you bringing me?
Oh, look at that crit.
Well, he is using a killer axe.
In Naga's name.
Oh, well, true that. I guess I really suck at this game.
I literally it's not. I'm just watching you play this and I already know more than you.
Well, I haven't played in a month or so. I was
I
like,
played it in a year.
oh,
You have no excuse.
oh, I see how it is. I'm still not
Don't
getting
say-
ambushed, which is good.
Yeah, don't play Lunatic, you'll probably cry.
I have tried that. I can't get past chapter 3, but that's honestly that's the most difficult part of the game because that's right before you get grinding.
Yes.
So yeah,
You pretty much just abused Frederick.
yeah. But I lost the silver lance, and that's one thing you need to win. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! The guys are fast.
Journey, I think Guys has like high avoidance rates.
Yeah, but still, dragons, man. Something help. And now all the no. This is what I meant with be careful. Oh look, he talked to me. That's unusual.
Good heavens.
You went. You didn't get to him in time.
The game is like, dude, you need some help.
You need help, you're bad.
So he's alone. But it's fine. Oh, yeah. He's a man, by the way.
Beg pardon.
If you cannot tell that I've been using male pronouns for Libra.
This game has like no voice acting, but like the 10 lines are still kind of implying that he's.
I've noticed that a lot of games I've purchased, like Japanese songs and Japanese voice acting, is just stayed over.
Yeah. Okay, there we
They
go.
generally be other good games.
Now we have a new healer, which we will abuse. Oh look, he has warp. That
I've
might be
never used
useful.
Ward, like ever. I've only used rescue and like physic and mend.
Let's put some characters on the forts. That's something I remember.
I just call them healing podiums. That's what we do.
Healing podiums.
They do though. They just heal you.
Yeah, I mean, when you're on battlefield, there's always a podium nearby. Okay, and now this mess.
How do you deal with this?
Honestly, I need Yalorda there because he has the wind tome. Oh no, that's good against Pegasi. Derp. Never mind.
Oh, I think Dragon are weak to lightning. I think.
Oh, look at that, Donald.
Don't quote me on that.
But Donald isn't really a tank.
Just why don't you use Nowie?
Yeah, let's see what she can do. Well, that's not better. She
Really?
will die for certain. Yeah.
Oh, what did you do to Naui? Normally she's good.
I only got her last chapter. That's what happened.
Yeah, mate, she's usually still OP. Like, what did you do to her?
YOLO.
That's not bad. Oh my god, 1 HP.
Yeah, I switched characters back to Donald. Oh look, support attack. That's literally the only thing that saves me in this game. Support attacks.
I love support attack. It's literally my favorite thing.
That is my favorite.
I love how he didn't get strength. That's the only thing he didn't get.
Yep, and then we have Cordelia here. She can take a hit or two.
Never fear. Not while I draw.
Yay! Damn! Getting them points. And an X.
If she comes.
Yeah. We should be alright for the rest of this chapter now, I hope.
Yeah, he do damage to the general.
Yeah.
So I think he's like a pretty tanky.
Oh,
Hopefully.
if it's a named character you already know it's gonna be like an important one. Especially if it's on the battlefield. It's either the boss or just someone for your team.
Generally, if they start speaking, they are generally someone you can recruit.
Yeah. Pro tips. You heard them here first. I hope. That Killer X is doing a lot. But now Libra is...
Because it raises crit rate.
Oh, well, we might actually lose him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, rip.
No.
Rip in pieces.
Are you actually just gonna let him die?
Well, I'm in classic mode, he will come back.
Oh my god.
I actually don't care about him.
I actually couldn't do that. I would have to restart.
I know I'm playing Fire Emblem wrong, but for the sake of the Let's Play, I'm not gonna restart.
Play the game wrong. How could you?
Instead of a Let's Play, this is a Let's Fail.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's fail at Fire Emblem.
But, on the bright side, Donald is still alive.
How not to play Fire Emblem Field.
How not to play Fire Emblem, use Donald as your main character? Look
I
at
don't like
that.
Donald. It takes too much effort to level up. I'm lazy.
Donald is just wrecking.
Donald is good, but it's just he's lazy. It takes a lot of time to make him good.
Yeah. Or you just get the grinding DLC and you just do that for like 10 hours.
Yeah, but I'm still lazy and I still don't grind up Donald because he has to be babied.
But he is the best character in the game.
That is, that's a lie because later on you do get other people.
Look at
Hey,
that!
well,
We can talk to our enemy.
Yes. I actually love Dodger, even though she's a bit creepy.
She's like, oh well, I have a bit of a rebellious streak anyway.
Good.
What? Interesting.
There we go. We lost one, we got a new one. It's all fine.
Wow.
that's like
We lost one, we got a new one. Just get replaced.
get replaced, son. Oh look, see, we do get bonus damage. What is this? Huh? Oh, I guess they're weak against two types of thing.
They're weak to wind.
They're weak to wind and dragon shield, like
Oh
Chrome
yeah,
Sword.
Dragon Slayer, I think.
I do have Wilder Wind, which kills him immediately.
Ooh.
And we get a crit for no reason.
Why is your crit rate so high?
Because I'm cool like that. These guys haven't done anything, they were just like running around. Okay, and now we can still kill one more.
Look out.
Yay, Long's actually doing something.
Yeah!
Warrior.
I'm using my units. do their full power. There we go. That was a smart move because Starjane is alone and not that strong.
It's alone and not that strong. Archer's actually pretty strong in this chapter.
Yeah, true that. She is a decent level, but still a mage, so defense, it's not the best.
Why you pair up with someone tanky, and then she gets extra bonuses in defense. See, strategies.
But a shipping stuff, OTP.
Is that OTP? A dude in the later chapters.
There is someone in the game which I think is her OTP, which is not my unit. Because that's what the game tries to force upon you.
They actually do as well. I think there are like scenes in which Tharja just appears and is like, no.
Yep. But I think we're fine for the rest of the
It's
chapter.
like the whole Sumi and Crom ship thing.
Oh yeah, that's also forced upon you, but I actually like that one, so let's
I don't.
Which
My
awkward
unit.
ship did you give Crom?
I think I hated Sumia so much that I didn't bother giving her a ship.
Who did you ship Crom to though? Yourself?
Yes.
Oh yeah, true that.
Or
A lot of
Mary.
people do that. It's like, wow. Wow, people. I can't really blame anyone, considering my ship. But,
To be fair, they're pretty much canon. Male or female.
yeah. This is the most interesting part of the Let's Play.
In one of the support conversations with the female one, Crom walks in on you naked, and vice versa.
Oh wow.
It's pretty great.
That is pretty great. Okay, man. We're going in, I
Because
think.
I think the C rank is that Crom walks in on you naked, then B rank is, you walk on Crom naked.
Wow.
And then, I don't know what happens in A rank, and then S rank you just get married, because you've seen each other naked.
Yeah, I wasted a turn just to get Yalorda up there.
To be fair, I do that as well.
Oh, look, bonus damage. I will take that. Go, Crom, you can do this.
Good damage.
And Crom gets a level up, which he needs totally. Oh man, I hate it when that's a level up. Two
Yeah, but-
things.
You always get them.
Oh look, Yalorda can
One
kill
time
him.
I got Crom and he got 1 point in magic and that's it. It's
That's
like, this is-
pathetic.
and it's like, this is so helpful.
Well, you can use the DLC class, Dread Knight.
I don't have that DLC.
Oh, rip.
I have the grinding DLC and the bride DLC. Because I want people to flip around in dresses, because physics.
I remember paying the wrong DLC.
How do you pay for the wrong DLC?
I was like, oh,
Explain
this
it
is
to
the
me.
DLC with the extra classes, I guess. Because it's the only two I haven't gotten yet. But then I learned about weekly updates. But that sad story aside, let's continue plot.
Right.
Which we speak over.
Yes. Rescue mission, people, go.
Your Grace.
Oh look, it's Pegasi.
What?
See, I don't understand why the Pegasus Knights don't just fly up and get Emmeryn.
I think they die.
What?
Spoilers.
What?
See, the one thing I don't get about Pegasus Knights is that why don't they just fly into the sky, then they can't really die.
Impossible.
Well, too late now.
Well, she was a bad Pegasus Knight.
Well, they're
just
just
feel
standing
bad.
there. They should like flee.
They're just floating there.
Oh, and
It's
the other
like,
ones don't even get an animation.
Just a group of archers, and I'm a Pegasus Knight. Maybe I should fly away. Not just like stand there.
And Crom goes, oh, we lost. It's not like we have any other Pegasus Knights.
But Sumia, but Cordelia.
Sister!
Or like a flying dragon, like Naui. Nope.
Or maybe an axe to toss at
You?
At Emmeryn.
Yeah.
You will never get her. I will kill her myself. You will
Why
never
can't
give
Lisa
the.
or Maribel or even Libra to use a freaking rescue staff.
We will never give up the Fire Emblem because that's the title of the game.
Chrome.
This isn't called Emblem.
Fire Emmeryn.
Oh wow! I totally forgot that was an
Yes,
option.
Sacrifice her.
No, I'm not rude.
Oh.
That's not right. That's just no. I'm not an evil person. I didn't let Libra die because I didn't have a. Well, I didn't have a
You
choice.
let Libra die, so why shouldn't you let Emmeryn?
Because this is an actual girl.
Because this is an actual This is cool.
Enough.
Sexist.
Sister.
Look at that face, though.
That is attractive.
Very attractive.
I bet he gets all the girls.
Come on, you're a cool mofo. Can't you just be our friend?
He's ginger, so I don't think he will.
The gingerbread man. That should have been his title.
Yes.
Wait!
Also, there's a lot of caps in this game, apparently. Look at it, maybe.
Maybe.
This one
Hey,
doesn't have one, this one doesn't have one.
Chrome.
Oh, well, now there aren't any caps. But there will be some soon.
I've already cried over this game, so I just make fun of it now.
Yeah, maybe.
No reaction. Was I wrong then? Crom, this is some torch I'm passing you. So be it. Crom. Lissa. And all my people know that I loved you.
Well, yeah, that just happened. So that's why I brought Jake with me, because otherwise this would be just a depressing episode.
To be fair, I did cry over this game.
I think this is like the first point in the game where you're like, yes, this is a good game. Like, they actually killed off a character.
Yes, this game gets good when they kill off a character.
Well, not like that, but now this is the point where the game starts to lift off and starts to get really good.
Yeah. I do understand. It does start off quite slow. They have like 10 chapters, and it's like,
Well,
hurry up.
yeah, but to be fair, it's also to introduce all these characters. Like every single mission we had some character join us.
And then it becomes waifu emblem.
Waifu Emblem, my favorite game.
Where your whole army is married to each other.
Rip. And there we have Morth. Saying 2 lines before I need to save, apparently. And that's the end of that chapter, apparently.
Ooh.
I need to make sure to, like, do all the side stories, because they're heaping up.
Yeah, you get some pretty good stuff. Plus, I think they turn into shops where you can buy stuff.
Well, every single mission becomes a shop. I'm not really concerned about that.
Yeah, but you get better stuff.
Yeah, true that. Let me check if Donald has a weapon. Yeah, he does. Okay. So in the next episode, we will finally find out what the support conversation is about, and we do stuff. We need to go on a path of revengeance.
Oh, the next chapter is also feelsy. Oh my god.
Yeah, but we will conquer that chapter alone.
Oh my god, the music in that one. Ugh.
The music in like everyone in every chapter
No,
is
but
amazing.
that one especially just makes you want to cry.
Well, we will find out next time. See you guys later.
See ya.
I'm just gonna save like every 10 seconds.